Too busy stuffing my face. Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to this midweek session in LMU. How are we all? Hello Video Gamer Guy. Hi Matt! Video Gamer Guy is only here for one thing, and that's disgrace. Oh, and Matt. How are we all? Sorry about the slight delay. I hadn't changed my shoes. I definitely don't like driving in the things that I was wearing. However, we are here. However, I've got to ask. I was going to practice, but I realised I hadn't got a thumbnail for today. So I got this all set up just to get a bit of practicing with the LMP. And then suddenly realised, as I was trying to get the stream up and running, stream I should say, I had no thumbnail. And when you've got no thumbnail and you're supposed to be streaming, it can be an issue. So I've literally put the thumbnail together in about just over 10 minutes. One of the quickest ones I've done in a long while. The problem is I had to do a lot of manual tracing around the car. So I was doing that in a rush. Anyway, it's all done. I'm going to ask have any of you out there driven Assetto Corsa Evo, tomato? Because I'm going to put it straight out. I'm so impressed with it. Right, today on the menu in LMU, while you're thinking about whether you've driven Assetto Corsa Evo, tomato, I'm going to try and make that stick. Anyway, we're going to do GT3s, LMP, Hypers in that order, and we're going to do GT3s at Sebring, LMP at Spa, even though I think we did it last Wednesday, we're going to do it again because I need the practice, and Hypers at Monza at the Curva Grande in daylight rather than in darkness that we did before. So I'm going to try and get this server requested. There we go. We'll go online. Give it a moment. The theory is it should be there. Oh no, it's starting up at the moment. So if you want to have a conversation with me one-to-one, you're more than welcome to join me in LMU chat in the Sim Racers Arms Discord. Has anybody seen the video that I put out early hours of this morning? That's the other question. I was up till half four. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, half four. Okay, lobby's up. Yeah, I was up till the early hours testing and tweaking and messing and playing, and it turns out that there's lots more force feedback settings to be tweaked in this version of Assetto Corsa Evo, tomato. So I highly recommend that if you are going to try it, you definitely play about with your force feedback settings and hone those extra settings in. Hello Tony, how are you? Who's joining me? Anybody joining me? You're more than welcome to. I'm going to jump in the server. We've got the GTEs and GT3s. I thought we'd have a nice variance. I don't know which one to go for, to be honest. I'm tempted to go for... Shall I go for the cover? The cover image. Cover car, I should say. Yeah, why not? We're in. Do be doing a little bit more promo while waiting for this to load up. So tempted to do. Actually, let me check something before I open my big mouth, because Midweek champ, is there a race this week? 27th. Oh yeah, we're supposed to have a race tonight. That's weird. I thought something else was happening today as well. Never mind. Right, let's get this show on the road. Thanks, Matt, for joining. JJ, welcome along. We'll give it a moment or two before I get on track. Video Gamer Guy, I'm literally on Evo now. The Porsche Cup, I can already feel the difference. Feels so good. Need to set up FOV and wheel limit, etc. Yeah, be careful of your FOV. I ended up having a wider FOV than I normally do, and it works a treat. I basically got the FOV right in LMU that I was really happy with, and then I set AMS2 and I set, of course, Evo, tomato to the same by taking screenshots of Imola, one of the corners, finding a part on the track where you know you can park in each of the game, each of the titles, and then basically having LMU screenshot on screen and then tweaking the FOV. That's a bit better. In each of the others, and it seemed to work. Tony, you're all good, thank you. Watch your source vid. Was it saucy enough for you? I had a complaint. If I get any complaints in the comment section underneath my videos, I don't tend to delete them. I think I've only deleted 2 or 3 in all the years I've been doing this. And basically they get howled and they don't see the day of light until I say, yeah, that's okay or that's not okay. And there's been 2 or 3 over all these years and all these videos that I've gone, if you think that's been seen, you've got no chance. However, there is one on there today. Basically, somebody complained that they had to wait 4 whole minutes before I told them what the settings were in a 6-minute video. I could have just kept it to 15 seconds, absolutely. I might still keep it to 15. I might do a little short video, 15 seconds, and then message him and say, there you go, I've done it in 15 seconds for you. If I kept all videos just to that bit, and all other creators kept their videos just to that bit of information, none of us would be here. We wouldn't survive. So there is a little bit of padding, but I didn't think it was over the top, and I think it was all valid that I put in there. Video Gamer Guy, have you seen the video that I put out this morning, Video Gamer Guy? You might want to give that a little watch as well. Right, let's have a tootle. Don't do that to me. I forgot to set the car up. Too busy chatting to you wonderful people. I wonder if we're going to get some more regulars in today. Be very nice if we could. Even managed with Peter Smith to get an online racing in the early hours, and that worked quite well. We didn't have any issues. The netcode seemed pretty good, and I won the race. Hi, Matt. I'm alright, mate. Yes, got 9 minutes left of quali at Sebring. GT3 and GTEs. I thought we'd have a combined. I'm in the Corvette GT3. Mainly because it's on the thumbnail. For some reason my HUD isn't scrolling. Yeah, bottom left HUD. Normally it scrolls on my joystick button on my steering wheel, but for some reason it's not playing ball. I drove the Mercedes. I've been driving it quite a lot. LMU. No, when I first tried it, it seemed a little bit too much understeer, but it was a little bit to do with my force feedback setup as well. But I still think it's one of those, until you've tried an actual car in real life. How do you know? How do you know? No. Yeah. Yeah. I was just about to say that. A chill pill. Yeah. Look. Oh, Peter had a little thing that he commented in Discord. Did you see it? And then I put my response, which was a bit quite measured, I suppose. And again, I ended it with, everybody needs to just realise how fortunate we are as sim racing enthusiasts. How lucky we are today, but more so how lucky we're going to be by the end of the year, beginning of next, when all these things really get kind of updated and filled out. Yep. Everybody, yeah, absolutely. You're not that slow, mate. You're quicker than me in this. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine what he's like as well.
Lap 2:08.38.
Yeah.
You can't park there, Dave.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been in and I've tweaked it already. That's how I got it to where it is now. like yeah. Talking to Matt at the moment. Be with you in a sec. It has a little bit, but not as much as I thought it was going to. It's right, I'm concentrating. But yeah, it has transformed a set of Corsa Evo Tomato. Yeah, it was really, really good. I've got some screenshots from sunset at Donington Park from earlier today, and it is just like, it's right up there. It's for the quality of the sunset. The only thing I really don't like at the moment are the clouds. The way the clouds are drawn, they're just so fake and fluffy and like cotton wool, and yeah, it's really strange. It's like, if you look at the clouds in this AMS2, they look so good and realistic. But then the sunset that I caught, with hardly any clouds, but like misty, feathery, like, I don't know, very thin, high-level clouds with the sun setting in the distance, it looks absolutely stunning. So hopefully they'll just bring the clouds into a bit more reality at some point. Yeah.
Time 208.31.
Yeah, I had some nice racing with the AI the other day. Right, I'll catch up with chat, Matt, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Cheers, Matt. That's not too bad. It could be better. But considering I haven't driven LMU for a while, sorry about that. I was talking to Matt over on Discord. If you want to jump into LMU chat over on my Discord, link down below. Matt B's over there. You can go and have a nice conversation with him. Right, let me catch up with you lovely people. I have indeed just tweaked it now. To be honest, the first 4 minutes was ogling the audio and video. Yeah, the audio is absolutely top notch in AC Evo Tomato. Just the clouds. You heard me just saying to Matt about the clouds. Hi, Brino. LMU, baby. I'm a bit excited if you couldn't tell. Come on, Brino. Come and get in here. Let's come and have some fun. Right, I better do this before I forget. You know what I'm like. I can forget things very quickly and easily. I think everything else is alright, to be honest. Totally Not Crikes. Hello, Totally Not Crikes. Are you driving? Sorry, is your cousin driving on your behalf? Totally Not Crikes. Are you in here? I haven't seen your name. I normally don't have to scroll down to find you. We've got a handful in the GTE. The rest are in the GT3s. I can't seem to change the wheel lock. Feels like I'm driving with a really slow rack. You may have to do it in your drive. One way to test things out is match your wheelbase driver to the in-game rotation. Afternoon. Ah, Peter Smith's in. Hello, Peter. Hiya, Skeets. How are you? Are you having a problem with your phone, are you, Peter? Right, I need to get on track. What have we got? 8 laps. Yeah, I've got enough fuel. That's fine. That's all good. Seat cooler's going on because it's not really warm today, but it's just got on the edge of the getting sweaty. Rhino, TNT, how are you? Just popped in to give a like. Have fun. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Peter. See you tomorrow. Wish me luck. I keep getting a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The pit limiter comes on automatically in this. So don't press the speed limiter.
Formation lap has started.
Does it? Thank you, Matt. I have enough of a white penalty without anything else. There's no slowing down once I'm strapped into a car. Good luck, Matt. Okey-doke, thank you. YouTube is being annoying and half of my messages get an error, so I'm on this random account instead. Right, good luck everybody. Oh, we got the jump. Nice and clean in turn 1, everybody. Nice and clean in turn 1. Respect each other's personal space. Otherwise, you know what happens. It falls off. Somebody's coming steaming through. Hello. I couldn't press my brake pedal any harder than I did. Hello. Still there, still bumping me. He's very keen in the Porsche. I don't think he'll be that keen by the end of the 15 minutes when his rear tyres are shot to pieces. Thought I was going to hit the back. I took evasive action, I didn't need to. I've got a really bad itch on the top of my foot, my left foot. What's that about? Oh, don't do that. Calling my tyres on the grass. Oh, the car in front's got a drive-through. That's interesting. I get to scratch it. Pedro, hello! Yeah, be careful of the falling off wieners. Reverse grid? No, I don't think so. Shouldn't be. Thank you, Tony. I need it.
Lap 2, 17.96.
Oh, Porsche's having a moment. I followed him. Why did I follow him? Why would you follow somebody? Oh, too much curb. Got me. Make her understand. I'm tweaking and fiddling with all sorts at the moment. Traction control's just been altered. Brake bias has been altered. Tyres are still chilly. Oh, Matt's had a wobble. It's kind of reverse grid since everyone in the GT class got smoked. Ah, okay, I see what you mean. I can't park there, mate. I haven't got my dash on. I've got to do that now. Did we lose Matt B? He was right behind me. Where's he gone?
50.67.
Oh, what are you doing? Weird gear shifting. It worked. Look at my Delta. Oh, I do really like the GTEs in LMU. Oh, sweating. I was dancing around. GTs are yes, they are. No ABS. I personally would rather it be the other way around. Hello. I'd rather have ABS than traction control. If I had to choose. Right, let's see if we can get a wriggle on. What's the tyre weight? Not too bad. Uh-oh. Oh, a little bit of four-wheel slide on the way in. You don't like having ABS. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you can drive without any assists and have all that control, and that only comes with lots and lots of practice, you should be quicker. Because as a human being, I think you are still. You should be able to adapt to the car with enough practice. That gives you more control than ABS and traction control assisting it. Ryx, have you tried Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato Tomato? I think you'll like it, mate. The force feedback is more detailed than this, but it's a little bit softer on initial turning. And I don't mean over the bumps. I mean during this cornering slidey phase. It's if you search and look at a lot of the really big. If you go on Overtake GG's live stream from yesterday, they handed out a beta code, and you just put that into the properties beta section of Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato Tomato. I'm going to make that stick, I swear to God I am. Yeah, once you get that code, they were handing the code out on Overtake GG and some other live streams, so it's the same code. It's just that they prefer that you source it from their live stream or whatever. I'm sure nobody's gonna complain if I put it on my Discord, to be honest, but you know what it's like, you're gonna have to tread carefully these days. Technically you start faster under ABS than without. 90% of people will stop quicker with ABS than without it, but some hyper talented people who can do condensed braking, which is effectively ABS but manually with, there you go, like that on the pedal yourself. You should, in theory, with enough practice, be more efficient than the assists. I mean, it's a bit different now with how powerful some of the computer chips are on board some of the cars. They do work lightning quick. Oh, we're gaining on somebody. You got the code, excellent. So go into Steam, right mouse on Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato Tomato. I'm going to keep saying it. Go into the betas, paste that code, and then accept joining the beta program. I've not had any issues or crashes or anything at all. Oh, I'm so slow around that one.
You can't park there, Dave.
And then it should download the whole thing again. You need to tweak your force feedback, your gain, and underneath the force feedback in the settings there's a whole load of new sliders. Highly recommend you tweak them. Don't do what a lot of the live streamers did yesterday and just ignore them. You've got curb fill, you've got ABS fill, you've got road fill, you've got slip fill, and it kind of makes it feel like this. But like I say, the road texture from my wheelbase, it just lifts all the road texture and gives you so much more information when you're in an understeer or oversteer. I haven't got it quite as aggressive as this for the lumps and bumps that I can feel, but I'm still kind of honing it at the moment. And just double check your FOV as well. I noticed somebody was live streaming earlier today and their FOV was it was too narrow, but they were on an ultra wide.
You can't park there, Dave.
I'm enjoying this. I think as well we probably need to go next week with LMPs first, then hypers, and then these, because this tyre model absolutely spoils you rotten compared to the LMP and the hyper tyre model. The first car you might want to try, Crikes, is the Formula 1 V10. And if you've got everything set right, go to Spa. Just incredible experience. The sensation of speed. And all the detail in the cars and the cockpits and stuff like that. I saw somebody testing the flat spots in the Formula 1 car today, and the flat spot actually turns into a puddle of rubber. Yeah, absolutely. I tend, with the FOV, kind of subjective, I tend to look at the calculators and then adjust, and I found that the calculator was wrong with this LMU, and once I tweaked it to where it is now, a little bit wider, I get a better sensation of speed. Believe it or not, after that terrible corner I can see the apex is a little bit better. So then what I did is I took I can't remember which car it was. I took one of the cars that's in all three titles to Imola, because Imola is in all three titles: AMS2, LMU, Assetto Corsa, Evo, Evo, Tomato, Tomato. And I took a screenshot from this, put it up on another screen, and then went into the other titles and matched where I parked on the same corner and same time of day, and then matched the FOV to LMU, and it has changed. It's even changed AMS2 for me to a degree. I had it a little bit too narrow if you look back at earlier live streams. Because I was actually getting motion sickness in LMU because I had the FOV so narrow and the rotation point was in the wrong place and all sorts, and it was down to the FOV in the end. I can't remember whose video I watched and they recommended the setting. What size screen are you on? Because I think in this I'm on 40, either 40 or 42, I think. So slightly wider than yours.
Time 2:08.
I mean, we are 12 seconds off the top three. However, I did have the half spin like a buffoon that I am. You know what? This car's not bad. It's kind of somewhere around the McLaren and the Ferrari kind of feel to it. Obviously it will be because of the engine placement, but yeah, I'm surprised how nice this was. A 27-inch, I think he likes. Yeah, you're pretty much exactly the same as me. I'll check what my FOV is when we finish this race, but it completely changed my driving. He says as we go across the grass, and hand fourth place neatly. I want it back. You weren't supposed to have that. I wasn't in the mood for gifting anything today. And have a look at the video that I put out, Crikes, early this morning about the force feedback settings. Don't ignore them. A lot of people, I think, I mean, I don't know for sure at this point in time, but a lot of people are thinking that those sliders are canned effects. I don't believe they are. My gut feeling is they're not. They're already part of the force feedback. They've just opened up the opportunity to use them. Previously, the force feedback was, like in the previous version, was simply the rack force. So you had no tyre information and not a lot of suspension information either. And now with those sliders, it just amplifies all those details that you look for. But like I say, there's still a little bit of like softness or mushiness. Whereas this, when you're racing at speed, is nice and sharp on turning. AC Evo Tomato is a bit mushier on initial turning, so it's like the sidewalls are too soft or something. Yeah, jump in that Formula 1 car once you've got everything set up. Let's just check. Can I do it from here? Yeah, hang on. Before we go on to the next one, let's just check. I'm on 42 and I'm on a 27 and I'm just over arm's length away, and I'm pretty certain I measured it not long ago and I'm around 700, I think, which is a little bit too far really, but yep, bang on 700 on a 27 inch. So that was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that, everybody. Thank you very much indeed. We shall try and avoid watching the replay of us spinning out, but we'll try and watch something else. Hi Matt, did you spin out behind me into the last turn? Oh, he must have gone for a human pit stop. He's not talking to me. What can I hear? This seat might have moved again. We'll have to tighten things up. Video gamer guy, the hertz of adaptation is faster than a human can actually react in a modern Bosch system. My day job is investigating car crashes. Nerd over. No, don't you dare nerd over. I like nerd. I like that kind of information. And that kind of leads to what I was saying. 90+% of people will not be able to brake as effectively without ABS. But like somebody with 20 years experience in one particular race car would likely be more efficient because they know the car so well. Hello, what's going on here? Oh, don't give me the donut of death. Hi Matt. Yeah. Oh, got a bug splat. Yeah. I think that was watching the replay from within the server, and the server time came to the end. Yeah. Looks like I'm going to have to kill it from Steam now. Yeah. Is it that the game controls the rotation to the car? Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Auto. Yeah. 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 Okay. I'll let him know. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like my stream deck's just died on me as well at the same time as that.
You can't park there,
Oh no,
Dave.
it's working. No, it's working. It must have been just a hiccup. Okay. Right. What I've just found out. It's a weird bug. I can mute my microphone to you, but I can't unmute it. All right. Okay. Cars. Yeah. No worries. Thanks, mate. Brino got P2. Get eaten. Well done, Brino. Right. There's the recommended settings there for your steering wheel. And then obviously match the 900 in your driver. Thank you to Matt B again, shouting down my ear. Right, let's get the next lobby up and running. Bear with me while I do that. Enjoyed that one. One down, two to go. We are going to LMP at Spa. So let's get in that. I thought my seat was creaking and or something was moving, and it's not. It's something over there blowing in the fan that I've got. Right, let's request this. Right, everything's set correctly. Let's just do a refresh. We should be there now. Let's get the chat window back up so I can see what we're all chatting about. Right, where do we go? Crix, except AMS2 and WRC, I usually spend about 5 minutes in FFB settings in total. FOV is kind of subjective, yeah. In AMS2, the calculator says 51, but I use 60. LMU is 30. I think I use 36. Try at 42. Crix, try at 42. Gonna do a few laps in AC Evo Tomato. And I'm coming on LMU. No worries. Glad you enjoyed it, Tony. Video Gamer Guy. I'll absolutely agree that experience will be able to use rotation better without ABS, but most people can barely park a car, let alone rotate. Absolutely. Absolutely. You've nailed it there, Video Gamer Guy. Absolutely. Right. Here we go. We need to get in here. Server full. Behave yourself. No way. Somebody get out of my server. That's not nice. Somebody get out of my server. Can't believe it. Can't even read 3 lines of chat without not being able to get in your own server. I'm not happy, Matt. I can't get in my own server. It's full. Oh, is that where he is? Hey, thank you, mate. I was so confused. I thought it hasn't taken me that long to get in the server. Okay. I might have to come out and come back in again to do that. You know what? I don't even know which one I selected in. No. Yes, but I can't remember where you put it. Got a brain like a sieve. Okay, thank you, mate. Right, here we go. Right, 72 FPS on all low alone on track. It's so over for my PC. 36 felt like, yeah, that's fine. Did you try 42? Just out of curiosity, asking for a friend. Where are we? Where are Monza? Right, turn right. I need to turn off the auto pit limiter as well, if I'm getting a bit of a penalty for that. Matt B, video gamer guy, you can use ABS to rotate the car and dial out understeer. Try 6, which is balanced rather than 9. So yeah, down in the hood, you can tweak the... Ooh. In the GT3s, it actually tells you what brake balance is giving you regarding neutral or understeer or oversteer. Right. You know what it's like. I thought I'd turned on tyre warmers, to be honest. I'm a bit surprised at how... No, I didn't. Not for this one. I think I have for the GT3s and the LMDHs. I think tyre warmers are on. I thought I've done it for all three. Don't worry, we'll warm them up. Try 40 and it's already too wide. Well, what does this look like on stream for you? Have you moved the seat forwards? Stuff like that. I'm asking stupid questions of somebody who drives it on a regular basis. I do sit more forwards in front of the car than you. Hello. I'm reaching across to my keyboard. Yep, that's coming. I knew the second I blipped the throttle that I'd gone way too early. $300 minus 8. I don't know what I'm on now. 300? Oh, it's hard work doing this. I can see why you like it. It's almost like bonnet cam if you're at 300. I can't wait for the new tyre model to come to these guys. Can't come soon enough. Welcome to stream. Thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. You are very generous indeed. if you haven't already, maybe consider smashing that like button. It's probably easier to do it on the way into the Sim Racers Arms than on the way out. You may be so drunk on sim racing, you'll forget. And if you're into Assetto Corsa, Evo, Tomato, go and check out the video that dropped very early this morning, 6:30 this morning. I didn't finish the upload and the metadata until about 4:10 this morning. Come on, tyres, warm up. I tell you what, Croix, moving forwards in this car this much helps with the visual rotation and helps with the communication of the car. I don't think I can go 300, mind you. So if you fancy a little bit of AMS2 Championship racing, come and join me and the Slipstream gang just before 7 o'clock over on the Slipstream Discord. AMS2, we're in the prototypes. I can't remember the combination. I did look before I started the live stream and I can't remember now. Absolutely useless. One job, that's all you got to do. It'll be fun. Come and join the fun. Decent races as well.
0.75.
Very competitive as well. Why am I not rotating this car like I was before? Why is the back end not locking up like it was last week? I've got the same car. Don't be cheeky. Oh, hello. The back end, had to think about it. Oh, the whole car was having a twitch. Oh yeah.
That time was a 2:40.20.
Oh, aren't we the luckiest people in the world to be sim racing enthusiasts at this time in the world's history? Have experiences like this, the experiences that AMS2 can give you that's so unique, and it's about to get more unique, by the way. In a few weeks' time, there's going to be new content dropping, and then yesterday Assetto Corsa Evo redeem themselves to a certain degree with a pretty nice update. Oh, hello. Front right lock up there. Had a bit more speed there. It's not enough. Oh, hello, yeah. Ow. You knew it was coming. I have noticed that once your tyre wear gets to around 92, 91, there's a bit of a stepping grip loss. Yeah, we've got private quali for all 3 races today in LMU. So you've got only yourself to blame, Matt. I know. Damage is off as well, but don't tell everybody. Thank you for the likes. Very, very generous. And I do want to show you a couple of screen grabs from the latest Assetto Corsa Evo. There you go. How have I not done that the whole quali? Normally I kill myself.
Time 2:37.33.
I should have come in for new tyres. Decent hairpin. Let's see if we can keep it on the grey stuff for the rest of the lap. Oh! Yeah, okay. We could not have done that any better than we just did. Hello. Stepping out. See, what I'd probably do if I was in a real race, I'd probably tweak the brake bias as I came into that hairpin. Just to try and negate some of that front right lockup again. Can we carry this speed for the rest of the lap? Please, please, please stay on the grey stuff. Lost a little bit through there, tyres are going. Oh, big twitch there. Will we keep our time? 1.3 seconds up. Oh no, we've lost it. Yeah, we were doing so well till we weren't. That would have bumped us up nicely. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Back to the pits we go. Enjoyed that. I hope the race is as much fun as that. Right, new boots quickly before we forget. I don't think I want to change any of that. Maybe down on that. Just a couple of percent. Right, can I get this up and running? Just quickly. Oh, no, don't do that, thank you. Right, there we have a screen grab from a session I did in Assetto Corsa Evo Evo Tomato Tomato, and that's at Donington Park, dropping down to the Melbourne Loop. Lovely little sunset. And then there is another one somewhere that highlights the graphics capability of AC Evo Evo Tomato Tomato. If I can find it. Where's it gone? Who's stolen my screen grab? Oh, we'll come back to that. Can't find it. It should have been in the same folder. Oh, there you go. And there's one of the Caterhams going around Red Bull Ring or Spielberg. Just a nice haze in the distance and the hills all lit up. The detail and the presentation of the cockpits and everything, and even this welding around this joint at the top here, all very, very nice. So yeah, if you can, go and check out one of the big YouTube channels. Go and find yourself a beta code. I'm not surprised, Crikes, because that that hairpin at the top of the hill and at the bottom, the one at the bottom and the blind one at the top of the hill are an absolute nightmare. And the only way to drive quickly, again, is just having the practice, isn't it, at the end of the day? I spent quite a bit of time at Portimao after last week's troublesome live stream where I couldn't keep it on the tarmac. I was determined to learn it and get used to it. Video gamer guy. Did you like it, video gamer guy? If you set it to like a 10-minute race, and I think if you start it around 6:45 in the evening with just light clouds, that's how you get that sunset. Oh, I was gonna have a snack, but we need to get a wriggle on. I'm not sure how many laps we're gonna have. I'm gonna put plenty of fuel in. We'll click start driving. 7.8 laps. We'll go back to the pits. 7.8 laps. I'll have a quick look at how much fuel we've got again. 10 laps should be perfect. Got new tyres on. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I feel like I'm sitting too high up in this car. Why can't I go? Oh, I can't go any lower. Okay. Definitely feels like I'm too high, but let's just have a quick look at 300. Crikes. You're weird, Crikes. I'm only joking. Smile for the camera. You've been feeling the understeer. The FFB is so much better than I used to.
Formation lap has started.
Cold tyres, everybody, cold tyres. Don't forget the 36 FOV. I don't know whether I can stomach it as well. We'll have a look. I've really settled into this 42, to be honest. And I know it doesn't, it's nowhere near the calculator, the FOV calculator. So all you want to do is warm up your tyres, but you get told off for erratic driving. And I understand why, because if you're in an open lobby and everybody's weaving, there's bound to be a bit of collision before you've even got to the start. How did I end up dropping down to 10th? Oh. In cold tyres. Crikes and Brian are about to go through a Rouge Rally on for the first time, with the rest of the pack chasing them on cold tyres, everybody. Oh, the car drifted through there. Don't throw your sparks at me, young man. We will be cautious on the brakes. First time into the chicane, we got a spinner. And we got yellow flags.
You can't park there, Dave.
Oh, hello. Coming through, are we? I think on cold tyres they were just fully locked up. I thought it might end in tears. I'm having a little bit of frame rate stutter. Not too bad at the moment. Rhino, don't you dare run away from me. I was catching up a minute ago. Oh, Matt B's had a moment by the sound of it. Oh, this car is a bit twitchy. Need to keep an eye on them tyres. Yeah, just going back to what Video Gamer Guy was saying about the force feedback in Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato, Tomato, I'm going to keep saying it. Spend a little bit of time. Look at my video that I put out this morning. Get in your car, tweak those sliders, and eke out the perfect setting for you. I mean, you can start with my settings if you want, but just bear in mind I'm on an 8Nm CSL DD, so they may not suit your particular wheelbase, but definitely give it a go. There's so many really nice cars and they drive superb as well. And the sound that some of the cars have with the exhaust note, engine note, backfire, misfire, lovely subtle little squeaks on the brakes under heavy braking. The tyres make a noise and complain in all the right places. I've been to Donington Park so often over the last 18 months that I know a lot of cars when they come into places like Redgate and the chicane, and I know where they tyre squeal when they're really pushing hard. And Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato, Tomato really nails all the sounds, and the quality of the sound is really, really good. Some of the graphics aren't quite there yet. We get a lot of shadows in the trees popping in and redrawing and stuff like that, but there's still time for that to be optimised. A little lock up there, didn't want that. Come on, car.
Time 2:13.28.
Struggling to keep heating these tyres now. Matt B's on a mission, being my mirrors. Yeah, it drives really well, that Audi video game guy. If you take it to Imola and brake extremely heavy into the downhill braking zones, the back end lifts and starts to dance. I had frame rate slow down again there. And again.
Lap 2, 12.16.
We've got lots of flashy lights. Trying to break the toe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's fully in the slipstream now. We nearly lost it altogether then. How we've gone faster than our previous lap with that massive slide into the chicane. Not going to survive this onslaught. Front tyres are heating up a bit. Highly recommend the Mark III, I think it's Mark III or 4 MX-5 in Assetto Corsa Evo. An amazing fun car. It's so aggressive on the suspension setup. You can feel the camber, you can feel the suspension geometry changing when you go into braking zones and initial turning phase. Oh, get off the curbs.
Time to 13.19.
Oh, there's a battle into turn 1, and that's closing in on it. Oh, we got somebody closing in behind as well. We're just starting to struggle a little bit on the tyres at the moment. I think it's my brake bias was way too far forwards. Uh-oh. Yep. Sorry. I'm not being funny, gang, and I know some of you are in the cockpit driving, but the watchers to like ratio seems a little bit off, gang. It's not like you. You guys are normally spot on with the views to likes ratio. Marchwinsky ahead. He's slowly getting back into his groove after that off at turn 1. I think there's some aero buoying going on. I think people have discovered the Dave Coach setups work really well for them, including the car that's starting to fill up my mirrors. Oh, he's gone! I gave him one of those.
That time was a 2:12.47.
Oh, that's a lift. Didn't want it. I'm struggling in this car, particularly for trail braking for some reason. Oh, I can't press the button, Matt, but I'll answer you on the YouTube if you're listening. It's took a lot of practice. I spent quite a few hours in it. But if you watch the qualifying I did, you'll see it still bites me. And I'm waiting any second now, I know it's going to bite me. Ooh, drifty. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I understand that, but that if you look at the qualifying, the snap that happens, and it feels different today, and I don't know why. I'm driving the same car, and it hasn't happened as much. I think the only way to fix my braking in this car is to have a slightly longer pedal, which I think I said last week. Craigs, barely been sim racing lately. I feel so rusty. You need to rub WD-40 into you. It prevents the rust, apparently. We got a few DNFs. Why are we rage quitting? Keep going. Never rage quit. Yeah, the back tyres were a little bit cool compared to the fronts. Right, shall we jump into the next one? And we have got okay, mate. Just remind me if I don't see him and do something about it. Right, hypercars at Monza Curva Grande, but in the daylight this time round. We did it night time the last time, if I remember. Let's double check the settings. We're going to have an early start, so it might be dark for the beginning of qualifying, but we've got accelerated time on. And we've got 15 minutes for the quali, 15 minutes for the race. 2 o'clock in the afternoon start, so it should be nice and sunny. Let's request that server. Race number 3. I've not been pressing my button either. Race number 3. We seem to have motored through these. Kind of getting the hang of it, I think. Allegedly. Right, let's do a refresh on that. Go back into hosted and toasted. So we're looking for Sim Racers Arms Monza. There we go. There it is. YouTube at Sim Racers Arms Hyper Pub. No password. Jump in. I'm getting in quick. Right, what car should I drive, everybody? Shall we try the Porsche? I haven't driven the Porsche for a while. Although I do really like the Aston Martin. Decisions. No, we're going to go Porsche. We're going to try something different. Craigs, I spun on the first lap, which kind of cooked my rear tyres. I had a good race with Matt. Excellent, that's what we like to hear. Yeah, I like the Valkyrie. Something about it. Right, what I might do is we might have a BRB and I might run for a human pit stop. Because I can hear my bladder going, excuse me. So, BRB, sing along, you know you want to. Don't forget to smash the like while the BRB's playing.
Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You can't be late. It's just a first lap. Why are you mad? That wall really loves you more than your dad. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim Racers on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim Racers on. Monza is so nightmares creeping in, no end in sight. I need an escape, a place to unwind. Launch IMS to leave the world behind. Search for Sim Racers arms where the calm begins. Maps relaxed world where the real fun spins. Feel the limit, ride the flow. Faring duels, watch my pace grow.
That's enough of that headbanging stuff. We've got driving to do. Right. I did have a little snack in the meantime. Let's give a bit of a Dave Academy. Dave coaches from Gavin and Stacey. I'm going to start calling it that. That's gone in my head now. I can't get that out of my head. Oh no. I'm going to be calling it that. Oh, I'm such an idiot sometimes. I mean, I don't have to tell the regulars that. You all know that. Oh my god. Let's try a Dave Coach's setup from Gavin and Stacey. Let's see if that gets us there any quicker. Oh, come on, gang. Where's the likes? I thought you'd be piling the likes onto the channel today. How are we all getting on anyway? Let's fire this beast up. Matt B is currently in pole. Rhino currently in third, just been picked. Right, let's see if I can remember how to drive this car. We got. Oh, I set the lobby on. I can't even remember which version of the track we're doing. Bright lights, bright lights. I am a Maguire. Hello. Somebody else has been off there as well. Oh, hello, glitch. Crikes, I kind of want to try the no rear wing Peugeot. When LMU first came out, it's one of the cars I first jumped into because I was so intrigued and I couldn't drive it at all, and I can't drive this either apparently. Why can't I stop? Not to worry, that's what gravel traps are for. The engineers just adore the fact when you bring a car back full of gravel and they've got to unpick it from every nook and cranny. I've seen their faces. I know how they feel about it. Hey, how you getting on with it, Crikes? Did you go in that in the end? Oh, we've got an Aston out in pole at the moment with a 129.378. Right, keep your foot planted, Matt. Ooh. Where's that setting, Matt? I can't remember. Am I kind of loopy? What's the time? We need to stop. Good job it's private quali. Do, 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 do. So is it the electric motor map, 50 kilowatt? So I presume it uses up more power. Hello, come on, let me out. Don't you dare do what I thought you was doing. Right, let's try that again. Blah 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 blah. Bit of warmth in there. Cheers, man. I've done it again. I wouldn't mind, but I said at the end of the last week's live stream that I was going to practice before doing a live stream, so my driving standards would be okay. And guess what? Because I never did it, I convinced myself that I'd done all 3 thumbnails for this week, and I hadn't. I'd only done yesterday's thumbnail. Luckily, when I'm creating thumbnails, I take a few extra shots of different cars, and I've got a little, very small library of suitable images for thumbnails. So at least I had one prepared. I didn't have to come into the game and go in fake photo mode. Hooray! Ooh, I picked a nice time of day. Early morning time slot for quality. What's that in the sky? What's that? Is that a blimp? Blimp? I thought the aliens had come to visit me via the means of LMU then. Because they exist. They do. You know they do, everybody. Right, we need to go rearward a little bit with the brake bias. Porsche sounds amazing. I just can't get my head around the braking zone at the moment. Hello. Definitely got more time in the bag. Right, my force feedback is a little bit over the top round this corner. You can see peeking out. More balance. Come on, get around. Thank you for all the advice, everybody. The nuances Oh no, go round, please go round, please go round. Oh, we lost all that time. Good job, I've got a sense of humour.
That time was a 1:30.
Right, let's try that all again, everybody. Let's see the state of our tyres. Our front left is destroyed. Come on now, Matt. Oh, concentrate. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. Trying too hard. What you need to do in that situation is try better, not harder. Learn a lesson from Matt at the Sim Racers Arms. Don't do what he does. I'll be alright in the race. Famous last words. Oh, look how much time I would have had in the bag. If I've gained that much just in that corner. 7.
9:1:28.5.
This thing understeers a lot. Oh, the Peugeot. You think it wouldn't without a wing. I presume it's getting all of its downforce from the ground effects. That pug. I enjoyed that, apart from destroying my front left. Nearly got the hang of the car. Right, car set up, new boots. Turn that back down. How many laps are we going to do? Probably roughly that. We'll find out properly in a minute. Everything else wasn't too bad, apart from I think I had this turned down too much. But you know I'm going to lock up. No, we're going to leave it. We're not fiddling with that. Don't be a goddamn fool. I don't really want to mess with any of that either. Chassis and aero. But we've got no aero adjustment. Oh. Right, let's see how many laps it thinks we're going to do. 11. Let's go back. I think we need a drop more, don't you? Rather finish with more than I need than run out just before the line. Crix, I'm rear ARB P8 and front ARB on minimum, and it still understeers. Can you tip the nose down a little bit, just a touch, or lift the back? You just need to be careful lifting the back in case it destabilises it too much. Right, good luck everybody. What? I'm in second, look everybody. Oh no, I'm not. I was only kidding. ARB can be tweaked while driving if you need to. Yeah, although I haven't got any buttons mapped, so you have to do it by dropping down and tweaking it. It weren't too bad actually, thinking about it. The balance was fairly good. So Dave Coach's setup is not too bad. Kind of want to let people go pass and go from the back. Or do that. Or do one lap.
Formation lap.
Do one lap having a battle with somebody, and then peel away. And then let half the pack past. Because if you do one lap in a battle, any first lap incidents will be out the way and everybody should be settling into their rhythm. And if you just let half the pack past, say 10 cars, you end up in 11th and then start racing. You're not too far behind the leader at that point and you can have a good race with somebody. Don't look at me though, I'm having enough trouble keeping tabs on this car, let alone anything else. Right, don't forget, it is a long run down into turn 1, and the chances are we'll be side by side. The airship is overhead. Oh, missed the start, just a fraction. We're going to be in trouble. We're going to get swamped by the 2 cars behind. We're just going to pin them to the inside. We'll leave room, but I'm not moving over. You can nudge me all you want. It's not happening. Oh my life. An extra shoulder barge there. Caught it. Okay, guess what everybody? Crikes isn't the only one going from the back. We've had a few moments. Oh, hello.
You can't park there, Dave.
Right, come on there. Head down. Get into the rhythm.
That time was a 1:47.25.
A spark coming out the back of my car. Oh, it didn't feel very stable on turning. Car behind tried to kill me. Dear. I thought that was going to be exciting, side by side through there. I was very concentrated.
Time 1:30.12.
Getting a very, very gentle tow from the car in front. We've got tyre smoke.
You can't park there, Dave.
I did lift so I could press my button. We got rage quitters. Don't rage quit. Get back on the track. Use it as practice. Don't waste my credits by rage quitting. How very rude. Lots of gifting going on. Having lots of fun. I really like this Porsche. Oh, we got 2 more gone. Freebies. I'm gonna do a graphic. I'm just running out of buttons. I was following him. Oh, the car behind me was trying to keep up. Raisins off in the kitty litter. And if it reacted like proper kitty litter, he wouldn't have got going so quick. Feels good through there. So if you didn't hear it earlier, I released a video covering Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato version 0.3 beta. If you go and search the bigger live streams, you will be able to get a beta code that was being freely handed out. Enter that into Steam in the beta under properties of Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato. Tweak your force feedback, especially the new settings underneath the main force feedback settings. You can do it whilst you're in car as well. Look at the video, it shows you how. Also, don't leave it at default time of day. Set it for an evening, 6:30 in the evening, 7 o'clock in the northern hemisphere, and you'll get some lovely weather effects. Sunsets. I haven't tried early morning, so I don't know whether they should, in theory, look a different colour, the sunrises compared to the sunsets. Sunrises tend to be cooler, bluer light. It's the photographer artist in me talking now. Sorry, I regressed 10 years. And also, I'll be doing a championship race with the lovely guys over at Slipstream Discord. We normally jump into a practice server about 15-20 minutes before the main race at 7 o'clock in AMS2, and we're doing the prototype 2 cars, but I can't for the life of me remember what track we're at the moment. Everybody's welcome. We're still quite early on in this particular championship, and we've got the progressive Slipstream Championship on Friday as well. Is the weather as good as AMS2, says Skeets? The fluffy clouds are absolutely awful in Assetto Corsa. They're not very good at all. Sorry, Kunos, but I'm going to tell you the truth. However, the sunsets and the mist and the distant hills and stuff, and the sunshine on the track. Oh dear, why did I change gears so early? The sunshine and sheen on the track and stuff like that is way properly up there with AMS2. Just the fluffy clouds look awful. We got a trio behind us battling. Hopefully we can keep a bit of a gap and let them fight amongst themselves, but I'm struggling under braking again for some reason. Let's check the tyre wear. Yeah, 97's like the first step down in grip, then 92. I'm definitely struggling on turning on the left front. Got yellow flags around the track somewhere. Leave it in gear a little bit longer, Matt. That's better. See that sense of speed that you get there? Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato can do exactly the same sense of speed. Whoa, what was the gear change a second about? Hello, I do believe that airship's got closer. Far behind's wiggling its tail in my mirror. As long as it's in my mirror, not in my windscreen, that's all I care about at the moment. We're going to struggle to stay ahead of him. I think he's been properly motoring since he cleared the other two that they were battling with. That was superb through there. My trail braking is awful. Better than in the LMP. Oh, he's proper drifting that. Hopefully he's wearing his tyres out quicker than me. Right, he's back up to third. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. I'd already pre-warned myself. No, we're in a right dangerous spot here for reversing. Stop. Oh, I forgot that I got that accidental neutral engaged, where you had to pull both gear levers at the same time to engage neutral. Oh, we were doing so well until we weren't. I knew I was going to throw it away. Silver Fox is in the house. Hello, Silver Fox. Any of y'all doing the Community Cup? No, I was down as a reserve driver for Slipstream. And I was asked weeks and weeks ago about it. And I completely forgot until late yesterday when I got a message from the organiser saying, you haven't done this. And I'm thinking, I haven't done what? What am I doing? I'm thinking, I've already told him that I can't do it. And then when I read it properly, it turned out that Slipstream had put me down as a reserve driver. And I remember having a conversation saying I may be able to do one. So no, I just can't fit it in. With everything else going on, just can't, and it finishes way too late for me as well. Why is Crikes etc. not doing it? You need to ask Crikes. I can't answer for them. I don't know whether Crikes is into hang on. I don't know whether Crikes is into Discord and stuff like that. Oh, why is that going on? I mean, this is how bad it was yesterday. After the 4.5 hour live stream, I did another, 4.5, 5 hours of a set of Corsa testing. Then at 3 o'clock in the morning, I recorded the video. Well, just before 3, I recorded the video. Finally finished editing, uploading to YouTube, and all the metadata and all the thumbnail and everything. About 4:15, I think I finished all that. And then I got in bed just before 5 o'clock this morning. Then I was back up at 8:30, things to do. So Cougar, hello, how are you? Is LMP too harder than the hyper? I find the LMPs harder than the hypercars. The easiest hypercar for me to drive is the Valkyrie, Aston Martin, because there's none of the battery regen and stuff like that. Oh, hello. He's done a nice 420. You're not going to F with AC Evo until the VR is better. Yeah, that's fair comment. Absolutely fair comment. However, I think you are missing out. But I am basically the update that dropped in the beta yesterday. I mean, all the regulars have heard me say that the physics and the car movement within the game was absolutely spot on, and I could replicate what I've witnessed at Donington Park and got slow-mo video of. But the force feedback, there wasn't anywhere near enough detail. The update that dropped yesterday, there's an extra 4 sliders that now allows you to lift certain parts of the force feedback, and it's very nearly, well, in some areas it's better than LMU. But the only problem I have, and I can't quite dial out, is the initial turning on all the cars feel a bit mushy. It's like the sidewall of the tyres, or there's something in the suspension that makes it feel a little bit soft and mushy and rounded. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to dial that out at some point. Excellent racing, everybody. Enjoyed that. Thank you very much indeed. Way too many DNFs. Do not DNF. There's no need. There's no damage. Unless you've run out of fuel. Do not DNF. Keep going. No rage quitting. Use these lobbies as practice. Even if you spin off and you're on your own at the back. Keep driving unless you've run out of fuel. please, 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 because this costs money. It's not a lot of money, but it costs money to put these lobbies on, and I'd rather get your full amount of laps than rage quit and not finish it all. Right, here we go. It doesn't like this transition back out of the server, does it? Crikes. Right, P15 to P3. Yeah, I knew you was having a good one when I saw you back in P3. You'd crawl back up there. Silver Fox, the VR in ACC is pure trash. Yeah, I've heard that. Like I say, I'm not into VR. I've not been lucky enough to own a VR headset. Hopefully one day, I've been saying that for 2 years now, but hopefully one day we will have a little dabble with VR. I probably use VR for championship races, if I'm honest, because that extra depth perception and looking either side of you would really come in handy. I mean, I watch YouTubers who in VR, but I don't know whether I'd be comfortable doing it myself. I like the contact you have, even if you are millions of miles from each other. Crikes, wish there was 1 or 2 more laps. Would have been a good battle for P2. Sakuga, AC Evo will release in 2072. I don't think it will now. I think with the reviews that have been coming in, apart from people who haven't took time to tweak the FFB with the new settings and a couple of little glitches, I don't think it's going to slow down. I think the current beta will be released to full public access before the end of the week or Friday, which is still before the end of the week, I know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't drop tomorrow, you know, or even later today. It might already be there, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be long before that beta version goes full public. As a roundup, as long as you use the new sliders in the force feedback, you will get a lot of benefit, and you will notice a big difference in the force feedback. The tyre model is not a massive change to that. It's mainly like temperatures in the tyres. The suspension is superb. The 1000 Hertz suspension and damping, or suspension damping, not force feedback damping, is a noticeable difference. There is a slight tendency at the moment for very aggressive snap oversteers in certain circumstances in certain cars. Standout cars for me out of the new cars, the Caterham Academy, once you've got your force feedback sorted, is what was the other car? I can't remember what the other new car was. I haven't got my spreadsheet open either. But to jump in and try, definitely try the BMW GT3. Definitely try the newest MX-5. Definitely try the Caterham. Definitely try the Formula 1 V10 at Spa with the right FOV and force feedback settings. You will. I was listening to somebody on Discord while they were driving it for the very first time, and they literally shouted, "Wow, oh my god," as they went over the top of Radeon. The sensor speed, the graphics, the frame rate, occasionally there's a little drop in frame rate, but nothing like it was in the early days. Skeets, the Formula V10 is insane. Yeah, it's I had very little sleep because of the workload I did yesterday, and the first thing that I did this morning was want to come out here and put a set of Corsa Evo Tomato on. So I did, and tested a few more cars. Yeah, I had that gut feeling. You've heard me for weeks say the potential is there. Well, it's been months actually. The same as LMU. The potential's there. You just got to lift that detail out of it. And the most important thing, top of the list for me, physics and force feedback. Then secondary, audio. Then third, online and graphics. Equally in third. Once you've got all of those, Managed to drive an online race very late last night with 16 cars at Kota in the BMW GT3. Good race. There was no issues. There was no frame rate slowdowns. There was no glitching. There was no hiccups. There was no issues with contact between cars. There was no ping issues, and I won. Won my first ever online race in Assetto Corsa Evo, Tomato in the earlier. That was probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. Right, drove like 2 laps, and the FFB felt kind of mid. But I haven't changed anything. No, you need to change it. That literally, if you get your hands on this latest version, don't drive it. Go into the settings, tweak the new. Look at my video and look at my settings. Maybe start there, but don't drive it. I'm telling you now, don't drive it until you've changed them, because you'll think, If you drive it in rack force mode, which it comes as default, it feels like LMU when it first came out. So you've got to tweak the force feedback settings. Oh, hold on. See if I can find a screen grab. Go to settings. And while we're talking of that, I'll just put this on screen quick. This Audi, everybody going, oh, what do we want one of them for? Oh, who wants an Audi like that? Who wants an Audi like that? That car is really good. And I mean really good. You go down, this is a Red Bull Ring, and you're going down the hill to that kind of half hairpin, the square pin. Really heavy on the brakes, and the back end dances a bit like a GP motorbike does. But the 4-wheel drive system was really good on it. What was the other one? But yeah, the graphics are really quite good. Let's see if I can. I mean, you can't complain at that as a screen grab, can you? Look at that. And that. Them Ferraris are wild. Absolutely wild, them Ferraris are. They look like bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So there's just a few screen grabs. I must have moved it to a different folder. I'll have to leave it now. Go and check out the video. Go and check out the video. That's all I'm going to say. Rhino, are we finished racing for today? Yes, I've used all my used up all my daily allowance of tokens in LMU, so that's it for now. And I've got to go off and practice for the championship race as well in AMS2. It takes a few laps just to recalibrate. It used to take about 10 laps to recalibrate to a different. No, not about 8 or 10 laps, but now it only takes about 3 or 4, and I get back into the groove quite quickly. Crikes, I did put all the new things to 40. Too much. You need to. Oh, wrong one. Where's it gone? See if I can read it from this. Curbs. Currently, curbs I've got 45. Road effects I've got at 53. Tyre slip effects is 18% and ABS at 10. And the tyre slip effect, front and rear axle, if you can imagine, as the tyre slides across the surface, it grips and lets go, grips and lets go. And that's what the tyre slip effects gives you, this kind of oscillation on the sidewalls. Road effects is obviously amplifies any lumps and bumps in the road. But you have to tweak your force feedback down a little bit sometimes because it peaks out. Brino, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Did you enjoy it, Brino? Did you enjoy the racing in LMU? Video gamer guy, haven't driven one. It's literally perfect. Oh, is that the Audi? Have you driven one, have you? I tell you, there's not a bad car at the moment in Assetto Corsa Evo. And I haven't tried all of them, but I've tried a lot of them. Even the Toyota GR86, I went round Donington as a passenger with a pro driver a few months back, and I took the GR86 round Donington yesterday, round the National, and it does everything that it was doing when I was a passenger. It squeals in AC Evo, the GR86 at Donington Park National. It moves the same, it leans the same, it grips up the same. It's even going into the final chicane. It scrubs and makes a noise of the tyre. It's not a squeal as such, but a raw sound. And when you get to T1 Redgate, the way it sits and leans and positions itself on the suspension and goes through, and you have a tiny amount of drift out towards the curbs. It literally, I've got onboard footage from that day. I'll have to try and do an onboard of AC Evo and the onboard from the car cam. It was only 3/4 of a lap for some reason that they sent me. But yeah, I might do that. And even down at the old hairpin, the way the car kind of goes light, then on the brakes, then pitches in and kind of leans and goes through the old hairpin. All of that was really good. You enjoyed it. Thank you, Brino. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. But spend time. All sim racing tiles require you to spend just a little bit of time tweaking the force feedback. Just the nature of the beast. Fortunately, AC Evo with these new sliders allows you to just dial it in a little bit quicker, and if you watch the video you'll see how you can do it while you're still in the car. Thanks to Peter, who's just joined chat. Hello, I'm back home now. Hope you've had a good one. Yeah, it's been an okay stream. I've lost likes apparently. Oh dear, you can't please everybody, can you, Peter? I'm rambling now. I do need to go and have a drink, something to eat, and get ready for the championship. So we will do that. Video gamer guy. Is there any way to get a lap map up on AC Evo? Struggling without it. I don't think so at the moment. I should imagine it's high up on the list to be done like next. You can move the HUD around, everybody, as well, by the way. I found purely by accident. You can click on the radar at the centre. It's a little bit high up. I move it a little bit lower. And then I move the speedometer and everything over as well. Ready for a live stream, maybe. You never know your luck. Craigs, I will try more over the weekend. Yeah, you'll get lost in it as well. The AI is not bad. Sometimes it hasn't quite got the hang of you kind of side by side into a braking zone, and it'll just turn into you. So you just kind of have to get your braking done, and then they ease off a lot. So there's a lot of tweaking to be done in the AI, but at least you can get online and race with humans as well if you want to. Yeah, Eddie is spot on, says Video Gamer God. Track rejoins are a pain otherwise. Yeah, you kind of have to have your sixth sense switched on. Oh dear. Right, gang, it is 6:15. I need to go off and get ready for this championship, like I say. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Yeah, what can I say? It's been a fun time. I just ran out of time before the live stream. I would have liked to get a little bit of practicing, especially in the LMP and the hypercar. The GT3s I can drive all day long. But the LMP and the LMHD. Oh dear, this is what 5 o'clock in the morning does to you. I blame that Peter Smith, I do. It's all his fault. To be fair, when Matt and myself did online in Evo, track and rejoins weren't that bad. No. It actually felt a little bit like a cross between the Slipstream Championship drivers and LMU drivers. So there was a little bit of bumping and boring, but everything else weren't too bad. Peter Smith blames himself too. Well, we just got carried away, didn't we? Once we discovered and realised what you could do with it, it was like, oh, I need to go and try this car now. I need to go and try that car. Oh, the BMW E30 and the E190 Mercedes, what a load of fun them are. Oh my life. You can either drive it like a race car or you can drive it like you stole it and drift it everywhere. Just absolutely. And the grip, the way the grip comes and goes is so accurate compared to anything else I've driven. It is like completely different. Right, gang, you know what I'm going to say next. Take care of yourselves so you can take care of those around you. And I hope to see you all tomorrow for more AMS2. Wish me luck in the championship today. And with that, every one of you have been fantastic. So take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will love to see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.